Hello comrades, this is yours KVS. I am really very happy to see the response showing by all of you to the episodes we are publishing in the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for your kind gesture. Comrades, today I want to discuss about the trade union facilities available right from all India level to divisional level. Because for the effective functioning at divisional level, the divisional secretary as well as the office bearers of the union should know what are all the concessions available, what are all the concessions they can utilize while discharging their duties to the service unions. So I want to confine today's topic with the relevancy of trade union facilities. Number one, the government, particularly the postal department, should not have any correspondence with any unrecognized union. It should not be entertained. No unrecognized union can write any letter to the department and that cannot be entertained. That should be simply filed. But to our dismay and unfortunate, they are allowing some of the letters sent by the unrecognized unions, which is incorrect and which should not be given. Even in some divisions, they are giving the formal minutes to the union. That should not be given. It is only an informal meeting, not a formal meeting, and no minutes should be given to them also, as per the existing instructions. That is not correct. And similarly, service unions are precluded to take up the individual cases. Whenever you are taking up your cases, the divisional administration used to say, the service union are precluded to take up the individual cases, so we are not taking any action and we are simply filing the paper. But actually, the individual cases, it should not be taken only in the formal meetings, but it can be taken in the correspondence. Suppose, if you want to point out certain irregularities or mistake committed by the individual officers, you are having the liberty to write any such kind of complaints. You can have the liberty and you can definitely do it. And they cannot simply say that it is an individual case. After all, the union consists a group of individuals only. We cannot neglect the individual's desire and individual's cases also. We have to take up the cases in a different manner. Suppose sometimes if you are very particular about a transfer of an official, and instead of directly putting the subject as consider the request of so-and-so to so-and-so post, you can put in a different manner, that is a deviation of rules or non-compilation of rules, likewise, and put it at least for example like this. You can make it. That is the knowledge and skill of the divisional secretaries who are at the helm of affairs. They should utilize their brain and they should utilize how to place the individual subjects as if it is a common subject. And similarly, allegations against the officers as well as the officials that can be taken up through the correspondence are informal discussions. It cannot be discussed in the formal meeting like bi-monthly meeting or monthly meeting. But if you want to have an informal meeting to discuss about the atrocities, or to discuss about the allegations against an officer or any individual, that can be done. That you are permitted to discuss any individual allegations against anyone in the informal meeting. And generally we are having the practice and procedure that we used to give only memorandum. Memorandum consisting of so many issues. When you are handing over the memorandum to the divisional head, after seeing the memorandum, he will simply pass on to one clerk. That particular clerk, he has to take extracts and the extracts to be sent forwarded to the relevant branches. But this is not being added in any divisions or any circle. One dealing assistant used to attend the issues related only to their branch. The remaining branches, they are not taking any action, no follow-up action being taken. So, instead of giving memorandum, you should send separate letters. Each letter consists of one subject. One subject you have to send and that subject should be very precise and also with a very simple language you should produce. You are having a beautiful knowledge, bombastic English knowledge you may be possessing. But if you are using it, you should understand that the file is being dealt by the dealing assistant who is not expected to possess such a vast English knowledge, and if such a case, they will simply put for further orders only. That it will not give you any advantage. So whenever you are having correspondence with the administration, you please use the simple English so that it will definitely penetrate the dealing assistant as well as the officers, and you can achieve a lot by using such words. And whenever you are giving a letter to the administration, that letter to be acknowledged and that should be replied. The divisional administration is supposed to give acknowledgement to each and every letter, and also all the letters should be replied by the administration. If there is an expected delay in any of the correspondence, the administration has to give some interim reply stating what is the reason for such a delay. That should be furnished. Definitely that should be furnished. And also the monthly meeting. After discussion in the monthly meeting, you are getting the minutes of the meeting. After getting the minutes, you should check whether the minutes reflects the discussion it was taken place during the meeting. You have to check whether the minutes is properly drafted. If it is not properly drafted, and if you were discussing something and in record it is different, immediately you have to make an objection stating that we have discussed like this. You issue corrigendum to the minutes of the monthly meeting. You are having the right. Whether it is a monthly meeting, whether it is a bi-monthly meeting, whether it is a RJCM, you are having the right to ask corrigendum to the minutes if it is not reflecting the real discussion taken place at the time of the meeting. In case of RJCM, the draft minutes has to be shown to the staff side secretary only after the approval of the draft only. It should be published, it should be forwarded to all. It cannot be simply forwarded without the approval of the staff side secretary in case of RJCM minutes, even the JCM minutes also. JCM Departmental Council meeting minutes also, it should be vetted, it should be verified, it should be seen by the secretary staff side. The special cash relief that can be granted up to 20 days to an individual. An office bearer, up to 20 days special cash relief can be given. And the official meeting, whether it is a monthly meeting, whether it is a bi-monthly meeting, that will be treated as duty, and that it will not come under the purview of this special cash relief having a restriction of 20 days. This is separate. When you are attending a meeting with the administration, whether it is a bi-monthly meeting, 4-monthly, RJCM or anything else, that day will be treated as duty. That day will not come under the purview of the special cash relief. Even though it is being termed as a special cash relief, but it is a part of duty, nothing else. And when an office bearer elected as a first time, he can have the right to ask to get transferred to the headquarters of the union. The immunity transfer is available for 2 years. For the first time of the divisional secretary or circuit secretary or anything else, he can have the demand. He can definitely request for grant of immunity transfer, and he can remain in the headquarters for the first 2 years. That should be definitely given. The immunity transfer can be extended further also under the goodwill prevailing between the union and the administration. It can be continued, it cannot be questioned, but first 2 years is compulsory to all. The non-office bearers, it is not necessary that only the office bearers or divisional secretaries alone attend the monthly meetings. Even the non-office bearers, even an ordinary member can also attend the monthly meeting. When you are holding the monthly meeting with the SSPOs, your circuit secretary is entering that area. He can also participate the monthly meeting, and he can also observe the proceedings, and he cannot be prevented. Suppose in your division, If your SSP is adamant and you want to show the adamancy of your divisional superintendent to the circuit secretary, you can invite him and let him also participate, let him also attend by observing. And after the observation, he can make a very detailed report to the concerned DPS or PMG. That is possible also. And similarly, the divisional union is having the right to peruse the reservation roster. The divisional secretary can requesent and he can verify the community roster and he can check whether the roster is properly being maintained by the administration. And similarly, whenever the gradation list, the PA gradation list or postman gradation list or GDS, MTS or anything else, the gradation list issued by the divisional administration, that should be forwarded to the concerned divisional secretaries without fail. There is a provision that all the circulars, all the departmental orders, whatever you are circulating to the post offices under the jurisdiction of the divisional head, that should be forwarded to the divisional secretary for information. So all circulars should be issued to him. And the trade union representatives, they are permitted to attend the seminars by availing the special casual leave also. So this is also one should know, because irrespective of the divisional secretary, any member can attend the seminar organized by the trade union, for which special casual leave will be granted to the concerned officials. The duration of the monthly meeting is 2 hours per meeting, but unlimited subject. You can place any number of subjects. There is no limits in placing the subjects in the monthly meeting. You can place any number of subjects, but the duration is 2 hours in respect of monthly meeting. And similarly, bi-monthly meeting, you can place only 3 subjects and 3 hours. At all India level, the meeting will be held for 5 hours and unlimited subject in the JCM and 3 in the periodical meetings. So you can place any number of subjects in the monthly meeting. If you want to extract more work from the divisional superintendent, you can place whatever the subjects you want to discuss, you can discuss. And sometimes I am seeing that monthly meeting with P3 from 10 to 10:30, P4 10:30 to 11. Likewise, no, it should be granted minimum 2 hours. You can remain there for 2 hours. They cannot give for just 10 minutes or 20 minutes. One divisional secretary in our Tamil Nadu, he told earlier, it was a pride for him that the SSP will call me and I will go with him and discuss some subject and we will prepare the minutes. No need for any formal meeting and I will not invite any comrades for the meeting also. No, this is not correct. We should have a formal meeting at least for 2 hours. You can have a thorough discussion of all the subjects therein and you can definitely arrive some solution in respect of the problems. So you are having the right to remain with the divisional superintendent during the monthly meeting for 2 hours. And wherever a meeting is held, wherever a meeting is organized by the divisional administration or circle administration, like some workshops, seminars, or some special functions. The workshop means that is not the internal workshop being conducted within the offices. If any program involving the public, the union representative should also be invited and they should be given proper invitation for attending such meetings. There is no objection to meet the officers informally at any time. They can have any meeting, any number of meetings. And similarly, whatever be the suggestions given by the unions, that should also be taken note of for the improvement of efficiency and the effective functioning of the administration. Minimum accommodation, if possible, if available, that can be given to the union for the normal rent as per the license fee fixed by this. Generally, in the notice board, we should not criticize about the administration, and offensive language we should not use. Even if there is any offensive language you have exhibited, the divisional head should not take action against you, and he can refer the matter to the regional or circle administration. They should say whether action to be taken only on the basis of the directions getting from the higher-ups only. The divisional superintendent can take action, and divisional superintendent, he cannot suo moto take action. So, comrades, I think you will enjoy with this episode, because the trade unionists, they should aware of the concessions, what are all the concessions available to the trade union office bearers, and you should aware of all these things. Please utilize the forum very effectively. From the beginning, I am requesting all of you to spare 2 hours daily for the union activities. Organize the members. Meet the members as frequently as possible. Collect their wisdom. They are possessing a very good knowledge. Consolidate the knowledge. Place the subject very effectively in all the discussion fora. This much of forum is not available in any other department except Postal. In Postal, we are having such facilities due to our forefathers that we cannot forget, and we have to carry our banner further for the future generation of our postal employees. I hope you will definitely understand the importance of this episode. Thank you very much, comrade. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad. Thank you very much.